Welcome, friends, to the Pokemon Violet post-game. I am Nita Marquis, and I have not experienced the post-game yet. I ran into another stake, so I thought, hey, how's this for a starting point? Why don't I start here with this episode being I'll gather up all the stakes. Spoiler here, I should say, behind the scenes, I don't plan on actually looking through the entire map trying to find these. I'm gonna use a guide. Anyways, guys, thank you for voting on watching the post-game recorded. I wasn't sure if I was going to record it or not. So what I'm going to do is I'm probably not going to highlight the battles as much because I've already gone through my Blind Nuzlocke, and I was victorious in that Blind Nuzlocke. I've already seen all of that game. I've already performed in that aspect. While I'll probably still use the team of a live Nuzlocke Pokemon, this is not a Nuzlocke. So as you'll see, I will not be using an overlay for this either. All right, grab this thing, pull it out of the ground. I don't know what these do, but I want to know what they do. Will you pull the stake? You know, if I say no, it's plot device here if I say no. All right, so probably what I'll do is, I don't know how many of these I have left. The anonymous bird in my ear says there's 8, and I have pulled like 4. So what I'm going to do is I will pretty much just cut to all of the pulling of the stakes, and then we'll see where this goes from here. All right. Next one. Hey, look what I just stumbled upon completely by accident. Yoink. I said, hold on, I'm sorry. It's not that easy. Yoink. I don't think there's too many more to go, but onwards. So apparently I actually lied. I just realized that I can just go to the top of all the peaks and find these. So I've gone off the guide now. I guess I'm not using a little birdie in my ear at all. I'm just finding them at this point on my own. I hope it tells me when I'm done, because I don't remember exactly how many I have already, since I found most of them during my Blind Nuzlocke. But I'm also gathering a bunch of items that I missed in the original, and who knows, maybe some Pokemon I'll catch. All right, onwards! At this point, I almost regret how much of this game I missed by playing the Nuzlocke. I feel like I could have explored more, but at the same time, I also don't have too much regret because this game is huge, dude, or at least the map is huge. So at this point, I'm okay with where I've missed pretty much everything. This was really obvious. It's a giant plateau in the middle of nowhere. I knew there'd be a stake up here. Not just that, though. Geez, how much of this area I have not explored. All right, yoink, it's mine. And I know this opens up that door because this stake looks just like that door that's in this. In fact, I'm starting to notice that's why I abandoned the guide, is because I'm like, wait a minute, all of this is leading up to this area. And what I must not have noticed with the stakes is that they're all per area. So in this case, there's a vault somewhere down there. I don't remember exactly where it's at. But look how high this plateau is, dude. I mean, I never climbed to the top of this during the Nuzlocke. How? How did I never do that? Onwards! Yeah, I totally admit there was no way I was going to find this on my own. Not unless I explored every single inch of the map. Dude, you have no idea how much time it took me to find this thing from the other one. I literally was like, okay, back to the guide. All right, is that it? We must have one more to go. All right, I think anyways. I don't know. Let me check, because I recognize all the locations I thought. Let me just double check. Ah, there it is. Dude, I was going to the door because I was like, oh, I'm ready to go. And then I spotted this one. I was like, wait, up there. I think I just saw another stake. This has got to be the last one. There's no way. There's no way this isn't the last one. I have pulled all of these stakes. There's no way. Let me just check what this Pokemon is really quickly. How appropriate. Here in the Eldritch Fog. I stand before this random gate. I don't know what's behind it. Probably some crazy beast. Pretty sure I have all the stakes now. I stopped to grab a houndstone that was terrestrialized in the wild. And it always knows when best to rain. Let's see. What do you got? Faint writing is carved into the shrine. Herein lies sealed the Ruinous tablets. Well, apparently I have another stake to go get. I'll be back. So it appears there was one more that I wasn't familiar with. I never would have imagined it was here, honestly. I was starting to get the feeling that they were all in that Los Platos area, but I guess I was wrong. All right, that should probably be the last stake. Yep, there we go. You heard a mysterious cry coming from the shrine. I will see you all back. Whatever is there is there. With the last seal removed, I can't help but feel like there's a god behind here and I'm about to die. But I'm all in on that. I actually get my kicks from that. So let's open up the door that we weren't supposed to open. A faint sound is coming from within the shrine. Will you touch the shrine? I will touch the shrine. I will touch it gently. Why'd you have to touch it like that? Rattle, rattle, rumble, rumble, rumble. Sounds like a car insurance repair commercial. Kerbang. What? It's a slug. Scribe. You're a slug. I thought there was a tablet or something in there, but I guess not. Wo-Chien's Tablets of Rune is your ability. Wo-Chien? You know, I'm going to take just 2 seconds here to double check. I want to check, and I'm sure it is, but let me just check. I'm curious if it's shiny locked. This looks like a legendary. Alright, I double checked, and yes, this thing is indeed shiny locked. I just wanted to check, so I'm almost, I mean, doesn't this feel like what the Reggies were supposed to be, the original Titans? Where this really does. This feels like, or I shouldn't say what they should have been. This feels like the Reggies all over again. And I love it. I'm kind of there for it. What I don't understand is Wo-Chien. Why is it sealed away? Is this thing extremely powerful? So, you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to... Probably should have brought some different balls with me, but I didn't realize we were doing this thing right now. You know what? Throw a quick ball. I mean, if they're non-shiny available legendaries, I'm not exactly concerned about what ball they're in. You know what I mean? I don't care what ball they're in general. Usually Ruination, but in this particular case, I'm just gonna. So that was my quick ball attempt, and now I'm gonna go with Ultra Balls. So I should have brought more Ultra Balls. I don't know why I didn't think that there would be legendaries involved. In fact, he's poisoned, so technically I probably should have been a little more careful with this thing. Let's see if I have to end up with an attempt number 2 because I'm a moron and wasn't thinking. Wow. That hit. That hit hard. He's only level 60, but I only have a couple of Pokemon that can actually take a level 60 on me at the moment anyways. So I should have planned better for this, but I'll be all right. I'll be completely fine. I was just kind of free-floating into this without a care in the world, but here we go. And no, I was going to say, you know what, I haven't. Okay, he's got Giga Drain. I mean, that's sustainability has now been proven because I don't have to worry about how low he is because of the poison, but I'm probably going to hit a recover here because if he's going to be doing that and he hits another Ruination, I'm done, but I definitely will get outsped by him. He doesn't look very fast. He doesn't look very legendary for that matter either. I don't know what he looks like. He just looks like a... Ow. He looks like a slug. He's just a big slug. It makes me wonder why something like this would have to be sealed because of how powerful it is. I feel like you're not as powerful as the lore says you are. I'm pretty sure I could come in here with a Dondozo and a Dondozo. Jeez. Dondozo. Bozo. Dondozo and Tatsugiri, and I could wipe you. Like, you don't really feel like you're that powerful. But, hey, I'm in the presence of greatness right now. I'm in awe. You're also going to be in the presence of my Pokeball right now, so who's godlike, truly? I mean, I like his eyes. I mean, if I'm going to take a guess what type this thing is, I feel like it's not going to be like Bramblegast, but it reminds me of Bramblegast. In fact, Bramblegast, you could convince me, was a spawn of this Pokemon. So he's probably not going to be Ghost Grass like Bramblegast is. I'm going to go with... He definitely looks like he's grass, and he's using grass moves, so I'm going to say you're a grass ground type. I feel like you should be a ghost, but at the same time, I mean, you're not a dead presence. You're an ancient presence. So I'm going to go with you're a ground grass type, a final answer. That's what I'm going with, my guess. Also, as a legendary, you have an extremely low catch rate, and I came in here expecting not that. So I don't know why I wasn't prepared for this thing. I should have known there were legendaries in here. I'm not that surprised, but here I am probably going to have to kill it and restart my game, so that was on me. Preparation level, very, very, very low. Yeah, so unless he uses Giga Train, which I would have appreciated a bunch of Giga Drains, pal, but obviously I should have thought about this before I came in here, thinking that you might have been a legendary. That said, he did just jump out at me. At least with the legendary Titans, I saw them sitting there and I could approach them. So Wo-Chien has fainted. I'll be right back with the cuts. Although I am kind of curious, maybe Wo-Chien became sealed in the shrine again. Hold on, are you telling me that I can just open this thing up again and give it another shot? It seems like it won't open for a little while. Ha! It won't open for a little while. That's because you don't believe in the power of a... Ha! I have the power of soft resetting. Who's got now? Alright, let me just touch this right there, and let's bust this thing out one more time. Alright, big guy. Whoever sealed you is kind of a jerk. I mean, first off, look, he's very groggy right now, and then second off, he was just inside of a giant cylinder, or I guess a giant sphere for this whole time. I mean, what was so dangerous about a giant slug named Wo-Chien? What I didn't see, you know what, I should have actually read what that actually said. That's my bad. Alright, how do you like this ice attack? I'm just kind of curious. How's this going to feel for you? Wow, that was perfect! Look at that. You know what? I actually feel like let's throw a quick ball. So a quick ball, I've never actually looked this up, but I always figure that a quick ball only works on the very first turn. So this one right here, okay, I was going to say a quick ball's efficacy is down significantly or non-existent when it comes to second or third turn. So you know what? Actually, I can throw a dust ball because it is night now. With the power of soft resetting, I can change time itself. Dialga thinks it's all that. Well, look at me. Alright, Kratos, no problem. Pull him back. You know what? I actually could have done this during the Nuzlocke. That would have been kind of cool. Alright, so speaking of Brambleghast, check this out. I have Brambleghast on me. As the Nuzlocke is no longer in effect, I'm not considering these Pokemon dead. I'm not keeping track of that. I'm not editing this beyond just audio and visual. So, but so far, I guess I'm okay with this thing. Ow, that hurt. Well, he had a dark move. I sent a ghost out. I've only myself to blame. In fact, maybe I should have brought Pokemon that were higher level. I don't know why I'm not taking this thing seriously. For whatever reason, I am very relaxed about this thing. So, it's a legendary. I need to treat it with the respect of a legendary. Also, why when he's defeated does he just crawl back into the hole? I thought I unsealed him. Wouldn't you think he'd want to get out of there? You killed me. You killed me. Well, I mean, everything that I have is weak to you, but still, how dare you? Alright, so that's fine. I'm just going to feed him. I should have kept him at that HP, honestly, but whatever. I'm good with this. Because if he was at that low HP, you know, I got my best chance. But honestly, I'm just going to overwhelm him with Pokeballs because he's probably not going to be able to take Miasma. Miasma is, well, nope. I was going to say, I think we're done. Miasma is way too strong for him in terms of defense. I can always keep it going. Wow, I'm actually kind of surprised that did as much as it did. Wo-Chien. I do enjoy the names that are kind of like that. I mean, I was on the fence about the whole, look at that. Iron Treads, Iron Valiant. I do like the Wo-Chien or a few of the stranger names that are going on. But it's kind of funny. Well, you know what? I got a talking point. I'll get to that with the next stakes. For now, Wo-Chien, it drains the life force. Oh, it was dark grass. I should have put that together with the foul play. It drains the life force from vegetation, causing nearby forests to instantly wither and fields to turn barren. Well, now I know why he was sealed away. Poor dude. All right, send that to the box. And Wo-Chien. All right, so... There's really nothing. Oh, check that out. We're going down by the end of the Pokedex here. So, all right. What does it say about this? Faint writing is carved into the shrine. The Ruinous Tablet's seal has been broken. Yeah, I broke it, and I don't know where the door is at or anything, but I broke the seal and caught him in a Pokeball. So, GG. All right, well, on to the next set of stakes. So I think the next one I saw was, going off of memory, I'm pretty sure I found a stake that was over here by this dude. So Cascarafa, here I come. I was just curious what that is. That's a zero gate. Larry, by the way, is turned backwards on the. See how he's the only one that's facing the wrong way? I absolutely love that. That's because he's, spoiler, 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 and a member of the Elite Four. All right, so, yeah, I guess onwards we go. Let's go to the desert. Well, would you look at that? This one's yellow. All right, so I'll probably cut to, like, the last one or something like that. Will you pull out the stake? Let's go. I feel like this would have been a good live stream, just collecting the stakes, but I'll get to the good part, guys. Not sure if there was much of a chance of me actually finding this one on my own. I didn't even know this cave was here. I don't think I've ever been here. Yeah, look at that. That stake right there. Dude, I didn't even know this cave was down here. All right, so this should be the last one, I think. Let's do this thing. Let's pull you out and see if there's a Pokemon coming. Actually, I don't even know where the door is. I don't know where it's at. You pulled out the stake, it crumbled and vanished. All right, so that's it. I will meet you guys. Actually, I take it back. I need to go get supplies. Hey, look at that. There we go. I was wondering, I looked it up and I was like, okay, it's on the cliff somewhere, but where is this thing? All right. Giant door, the ruins. Let me touch ya. A faint sound is coming from within the shrine. Will you touch the shrine? Amazing that me simply touching the shrine is enough to get one of these beasts to come out. I don't know what I want to call this. I guess they'd be probably called the Rune Trio. All right, let's see what we got. The last one. Oh, that's, I mean, it's like a, what is that thing? It's like a ferret lion or a tiger. It's like a ferret and a tiger became a Pokemon. That thing looks a lot more, oh, Sword of Ruin, all right. Weakened the defense of Pokemon. Chien-Pao, you remind me of a four-legged Mian Xiao. I'm sure I'm not the first person to say that, too. But, I'm curious, the last one was the reason it was locked away is because it destroyed foliage around. You look like an ice type. Sacred Sword, okay, whoa! You've got Sacred Sword, so perhaps you are actually a fighting type. That should have done a lot more. Avalanche again? Yeah, you're gonna die. Alright, so he's a fighting type, I'm guessing. Fighting ice. Are you a fighting ice type? That's gonna be my guess. So let's throw Arsenic out there. If you're an ice type, this one's gonna hurt. But it's a level 47, so Salazzle, hopefully you won't be able to do too much. Fire Lash, if you even... Icicle, yeah, he's an ice type. He's definitely an ice type. Hold it off. There you go. Nicely done. Fire Lash doesn't do that much, and unfortunately for me, I don't really have another attack I can do. I'm not going to get another attack off. So, you know what? Let's throw a Dusk Ball at this thing. Dude, listen to... I dig the theme. The Rune Trio. I'm liking this. That's what I'm guessing their name is, and I'm liking this idea. That Rune Trio... Oh, look at that. Caught it. Chien-Pao was caught. He was a total pushover. All right, so the last one killed foliage just by existing. Why was this one locked away, I wonder? The hatred of those who perished by the sword long ago had clad itself in snow and become a Pokemon. So why was it locked away then? This is the embodiment of people who were at war and killed each other with swords. Furthermore, why are you not an ice steel type? Why are you a dark ice type? I mean, I get it. I get the idea is that you're a dark Pokemon from Dark Thoughts and you're ice for some reason, even though you're near a desert. This Pokemon does not make a whole lot of sense to me. Let's send it to the box and move on. So I got one more, right? I think I've got one more. So, let's check this. Faint writing carved into the shrine. The Ruinous Sword's seal has been broken. The Ruinous Sword. So, the Rune Pokemon, I'm guessing, is what they're called. And why this one just makes no sense. All right, next. All right, so I was wrong. There are actually two more colors. This is the green one. I don't remember ever seeing green stakes, so I'm pretty much going to pull one, and then I'll meet you back here with when they're all done. Oh, there's that one. It was at the top of the waterfall. I don't believe this is the last one. I think I've got a couple more still to go. But I was wrong. I pulled a few of these out during the streams. All right, so I still have at least one more to go. Jeez, this one's buried in there. Look at that. Side of a mountain? These guys did not want these Pokemon to be caught. I'm assuming the DLC is going to elaborate on why these Pokemon were sealed away, because I don't believe that we've had any indication on why they've been sealed away. And that was not the last one. I thought that was it. Alright. Pretty sure this one's the last one here. So I would like to see, there's probably lore somewhere in the game, probably in the library, of Pokemon being sealed away for the benefit of humanity, which is strange considering how many Pokemon have been sealed over the years. There it is. Alright, so mysterious cry coming from the shrine. I don't know where that shrine's at, but I'm going to go find out. I'll be right back. Look at that. That looks like a green door if I've ever seen one. Alright, well, here we go. I got a Passo. I'm Passo Berry. Passo. I'm a bit of a Passo myself. Alright, here we go. Touch the shrine. Alright, this is the green shrine. I'm feeling a dragon. I mean, Dondozo. Sorry, God, I can't talk. Dondozo and Tatsugiri spawn here. Like, I'm just feeling this is going to be a dragon. It's a deer with a bowl for a head. Interesting. I don't know what I'm supposed to think of you. You look maybe like maybe the ancients put sacrifices. It's Ting-Lu, Vessel of the Ruin. I didn't see what the effect was for that, but I'm going to go ahead and drop an avalanche on you. You're going to drop a rock slide on me. I guess well, okay. You're not as strong as I thought. I was going to say, I guess I'm just going to die instead. Whoa, okay. All right, so we're both super effective against each other. Let's go. Go Dusk Ball. We'll make this happen fast. Poor thing has a cracked head. I wonder if that hurts, or, like, is it a horn? Throat chop. You can kill me. I don't care. I have gotten my purpose out of this Pokemon. I no longer require it. All I need is bodies in front of the beast. 2, 3, easy, done. Look at that. No problem. This thing was pretty much pushover. This poor thing, you don't even need to be sealed away, man, unless you've got a passive effect like that last one did. Now I can't remember. Wo-Chien. That one was the one that it unfortunately ate forests just by existing. It decayed and decrepit forests. So you were a dark and ground type, hence the ground why you froze over so easily. It slowly brings its exceedingly heavy head down upon the ground, splitting the earth open with huge fissures that run 160 feet deep. So I do want to pose the idea here. I want to pose the question. If this thing splits fissures that run 160 feet deep, but then Tyranitar is listed as every time it gets angry, the map must be redrawn, then why is Tyranitar not sealed away, but you are, Ting-Lu? I feel like, you know what? The people of Paldea are just brutes. That's what's going on here. You're not so bad. 160-foot fissure? My Nidoking can do that. All right, so I was wrong. That's a quartet. So the Rune Trio is really a Rune Quartet. So I will see you guys. There's one more to go. Ah, that one was hidden well. Dude, this one blends in a little bit. All right, I am positive I have never grabbed a blue stake before. This has got to be the first one. And this will be the end, too, because I've only got one legendary left to catch. Ah, there it is. All right, this might be the last one. I'm not sure. Let me see. Let's pull the stake, and that'll be the final stake, maybe. End of the episode right here. Final legendary. Does not appear so. One more to go. All right, give me a sec. I feel like with those runes where they are right there, that up here somewhere is going to be that last stake. Just based on where the runes themselves are at, whenever I see ruins, I usually see a stake nearby. Not always. That's not always the case. Or I shouldn't say it's not the case that all stakes are located by ruins, but I do know that when I see ruins, I know there's a stake coming. Although this one may have proven me wrong on that. I believe it has. There's the last stake right there. All right. So here we go. This should be the last one. I'm pretty sure I have got them all now because I didn't pull any of these before. And that was 8, unless I lost count. Nope. All right, where are we going? We're heading that way. All right, I will meet you guys at the final spot. Ah, look at that. Well, there's the door. Whoa, 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 whoa. This thing's freaking out on me. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Okay, no more encounters, guys. I'm only here for this thing right here. I'm going to touch the blue door. I'm going to open, well, the shrine. I'm going to open the shrine, and that will end it for these Runic Legendaries. And then after that, I'm going to go grab some lunch. I finished my coffee throughout this. So now this is the last one. It's a fish. It is a goldfish, man. Splashy, splashy. What does being around you just cause everybody to have bad luck or something? There's no way. It's a fish. You're a fish, man. Chien-Pao. Beads of Ruin lowered my special defense. I'm going to drop an avalanche on you. Dude, somebody just put their goldfish in the middle of nowhere. Like, how rude is that? Look, we're just in a cave somewhere and somebody dumped off their goldfish. Look, this is not going to be a problem. I'm going to use, let me see, that was 6085. Honestly, I'm thinking I just start throwing balls at it. And we're in a cave, so literally a dusk ball. I bet I could catch this thing right now. My guess is you're a water dragon type. Like, you're probably what I thought. Oh, lava plume. Okay, maybe fire. I'm going to say fire water. Thermal exchange, attack rose. Doesn't matter to me. If I attack it now, it's probably going to die. So, but I lived on a natural 1 HP clutch. So, okay, he's going to put up a fight. You're going to miss your runation? Dude, that was your signature move and you missed. He's a fish. You know what? I'm going to start throwing dive balls at this thing, actually. Although, knowing my luck, he wouldn't actually be a water type. I'm pretty sure he's a water type, but, I mean, I've seen him use Lava Plume and Runation so far. I don't think I've actually seen him use a water move, so just in case. In fact, let me throw Mentos out there. Let's go Bramblegast. I'm going to hit you with a Rapid Spin, lower you down a little bit here. Swagger! Okay, so he's got Runation, Swagger, Lava Plume. Maybe this thing's not a water type. Knowing me, I'm going to hit myself in confusion, but I just want to get him a little lower here. I mean, he is the last one, and how appropriate that I left this one for last. That was such a fluke, and I would have probably... Whoa, that did a lot more than I thought after that Swagger. All right, well, we got to be careful with that. He's down to nothing. He's got, like, no HP left. He could self-destruct if he has anything that hurts him in his last move. Wow, dude, this thing is... I wondered, is it the problem that we're not actually considered in a cave? I mean, I know that logically I look like I'm in a cave, but you know how these things go. I mean, look at all of Generation 4. Caves did nothing for Dusk Balls. So it was a glitch that they had. But, all right, Bounce is his last move. Gotcha. All right, so he sprang up. Well, since Bounce is his last move, I guess I'm going to switch into... switch into Desert Healer. Why not? We're going to finish this up right now, guys, and then that's it. The 4 Rune... the 4 Rune, whatever you want to call them, they're not Titans, but what I will say is that after I'm done with this, after I run in and grab some lunch, I'm going to read a little bit about these. I want to see what their lore is, and more importantly, why somebody put a goldfish in a magical seal. And then on top of that, what were these magical seals? How did they do that? Did humans even do that? Because last I checked, there's no mages. I mean, I know we have psychics in Pokemon, but there are no mages. How did somebody just construct magical tools to seal these things away, you know? So I'm going to check the lore anyway. I'm sure that it was in the library if I had to take a guess where it was at. You know, this thing is... I'm actually surprised. He's breaking out of everything. He's not staying put at all, is he? So, Chien-Yu. Chien-Yu, you are absolutely a pain so far. I mean, look at this. He's not even wiggling, and he's at 1 HP. So I'm going to keep throwing balls at you, but I'm pretty sure, actually, you're giving me more of a fight than any of the others have. Maybe I should try a dive ball. It's just at this time I have no reason to believe that this thing is a water type. He did troll me there. It was almost like this game is sentient. It's like he knew that I was talking about how he had not even wiggled one time in the ball, and he responded directly to me as a game. They're like, well, here, I'll wiggle for you, and then I'll break out on 3. Not that time, though. All right, Chien-Yu, you're the last one of these Rune Legendaries. Of course, you're all shiny locked, so I'll just catch you now and post this as an episode. And you are dark fire. See, I guess that's a good reason not to throw a dive ball at just because he looks like a fish. The envy accumulated within curved beads that sparked multiple conflicts had clad itself in fire and become a Pokemon. So Paldea is definitely a very war-stricken place, and these rune Pokemon formed out of the vehemence left behind by the war, except for the first one. Whoa, hi, everybody's here. So I'm going to save right here, and that's it. I'm going to call it there, but let me take a look at these Pokemon as they sit in the box. I'm curious. So, all right, so here's one, Wo-Chien. So Wo-Chien was a dark grass type. They're all dark types. The only thing I want to know is Tablets of the Rune. I want to know if they're all dark types. Does that imply that every one of these, except for Wo-Chien, because I don't know what it was made of. Yeah, dark ice, dark fire, and then this thing was dark ground, right? So that's what it is. These Pokemon were all born of darkness and thus sealed away for whatever reason. I guess that's an interesting little story. Like I say, let me look up the lore, but in the meantime, that's the start of the post-game. Thank you for watching, and there's more post-game to come, so you guys take care. Next one, episode 2.